eti nyuntunu bi anyomo boye wo se kwaku frimpon di asembebo we die wodo Bronii di asembebo abusia sisi amano kasai allegedly according to Sabato any team legal wife for any Ashanti Queen ba ko kan wo de minim ni di no no tu say yes what mra na pa o ma di nkomo anom nkomo na abusia wonim so do Bronii ya be bande ne de ai e free all foreign countries because visa wadi tro baako adi tro mienu adi tro miensa na yenum ene de ka ho ni nyina no say ade ti no do Bronii wo akogina court ne se awale wo na fei edu se wo kwa akopen krata ade a wo kwaje visa de a wo kwa wo so ye single asem we ye kan wai hemfa ena tabana ye single wo mra wo se Charles Kwadwofu suda dirumba wale wo abusuya asem no emudu na expect saadi we according to Timiga wife for say ebesi say odo Bronii ye be bande no say okwa akwaje visa atukwan a enya ade an nsa beka aha eguso eye Daily Gossip TV ye bi ne famla
Sagana sister
me pacho my memrem wa with the 10 numbers and everything even 2000 they
down now me to
me pacho say there be that enyamia me pacho even 2000 and you started changing 10 numbers me the other manimu ha 2000 and you started ye e change ye ma ye 10 numbers ye the duty me at the other me ha say me show me video until almost started no 20 almost started in 2000 na ye 2000 me register me there 2000 and almost started be changing no 2015 and that ha say adame me so ha say obi a ansho ha na 2000 and
ma yen so ma wana yen so camera ne ma
men so me okay e wa me phone so de e wa me phone so me register me company ni 2000 and almost started say ye nyina ye be change yamra me change ye 10 numbers ne yan fam duty mo sabe ya ye bought 10 number na de aye duty baby a wo bia no almost started register ye 2015 enya 2014 e wa me ha say e wa me
wow. Tin Ankata, the tin itself started 2002.
Me pattern wa me ha say yeah
no, it was in the system. It was in the system. It was in the system.
Certificate no so ha me pattern wa me certificate no
that was when
ma so camera ne nhwe
any
yes ya de so ne nhwe
reason
yeah me
the next question was
question
Mubisa say although Bronii say a businesswoman, so the next question follow-up question is on chain any businesses for Ghana or Tonkobi or Tomomone or our store or provision store, what business is she doing?
so no more na kwa same so a board of director DLF
na nipa JC Crow yes Amazon for CEO mpo onishi yes owner
me yinini e wa se me miem kese wa ha
okay mama men can free register general for mama me why and to say it was enforced in 2018 broad use it the all can say with the implementation of the Revenue Administrating Act 2016 Act 915 the use of tin became more strictly enforced in Ghana for accessing governmental services, example banks, passport office, land registrations from April 2018.
Okay, but they'll tell you the tin number started in 2022, but it's knowledge,
yeah.
So it's also good. But if it started in 2018, then they couldn't have had it in 2014.
Yeah, so then at 2014, what 2 years are there now?
So that's the whole question we are all asking. So these are the questions that we have to ask them for them to give us answers.
That's it.
So the only thing that will make sense is the actual about that number Obino. It was registered in 2022. That's the only thing that makes sense as far as what you just read is concerned. Into technical questions that was here starting.
Yeah, so I mean, they just want to, I mean, ambush the system. So any probably cannot reason now.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
Ghana, 98% of Ghanaians, we talk with emotions. That is why Asemaba, politics, family, before we are done talking, now emotions are rising, then we forget the technicalities of the issues we are discussing. So there was a change of strategy.
Yeah, in this situation, I mean, I think that the work at legal wife and you're very strategic. Said
yes,
we are going to target every institution. Or
every institution. If you are telling us this business is registered, and yet this business that is already registered can also be edited in your website, there's a question mark to your website. Then we cannot trust you because anybody can go into your system and edit our details and get information. It's exactly what you are telling us.
Yeah, and then even the guy publish at the end, then he must be held accountable.
You have to be held accountable.
Yes.
You just don't bring information like that.
That's right.
Remember, be saying, yeah. Then we make them know that.
Now, so a fraudster.
I mean,
exactly. That's the fraudulent. And I may no Bronii. I mean, I don't want evil for anybody. But you see, if you can be lying on your visa application several times, you are single when you are not single, you should be banned from all countries.
And I think, sir, I mean, because of but make it this clear. And because of we hate you and your friend who to Bronii. But because we don't hate her, but you per se facts establishing.
Yes.
Obi or any capacity to over to me visiting VFX. Over to visit any visa application center to prove say public records just any power single, but we want to know say the applications for the two guano. You perceive and your bonnet. So
and I say inquiry now so nobody
exactly. So I mean this animal every mama phone said not because you are just ranting, but
yes,
you want to find something.
If we keep ranting, they would think that we are. Oh no. I mean, so what the documents back, all you have to do is go to an AI engine. It will tell you the origin of certain documents. So they cannot just come and be throwing things in the dust thinking that we are dumb. That say an MPP for you, and people kept talking. Be careful. Ghana has changed. TikTok is changing. People are talking. People
and
are
in fact, even a picture, even pictures, you better maybe tell me where they took the picture.
Exactly.
So these are the things
that we have to constantly keep doing.
Yeah.
We should stop focusing on the emotional part of it, and let's focus on the technicalities, because obi will but also maybe while they are on the platform, obi na be kano into on bamba boy. So so we can have sections where we will be emotional and we will rant out our feelings, and then we have sections where we ask a lot of tangible and educative questions. Charlie, they won't be able to beat us. Together we are strong. They will not be able to beat us in anything. We will question every single thing they do. Okay. We will question every single thing they do, and that is how we will get them. Because on the bar, we will me see documents on the bar. And when I saw that, because I work with documents, when I saw the first thing, what I did was go on my break and I downloaded it and I scrutinized every single part of those pages. And I made a call back to the page and I made some questions on each page. Mr. I said, come and answer these questions. He couldn't answer it. How dumb do you think we are as a people? How dumb do you think we are? And they say team legal.
Now, sir, me ba cho me nuaba. Send the pan why you do Bronii lawyer na. O kan bi.
Oh, me makacha Chris say, Chris, you want to write on team legal wife, but Charlie Enfa.
Me ba cho why you dan the pan why you say Chris.
Facebook spokesperson for Opega.
But or your Facebook lawyer be.
Ah, na say na announce case yo. Say na dey can you know.
On the carry wo. We won't give open YouTube channel. We are starting to open a YouTube channel. He won't write on team legal wives to get the views. Oh yeah.
I can say or your Bronii spokesperson, which means say on in here juma. That's a more defraud Ghana system. Which means next case.
Yeah, next case. Yeah, so we question his credibility. Or to UK is that a UK natural. So as a lawyer,
only more Bronii dia ya unche. But one in na juma dia.
Only na juma because okoni page was English no brain.
Some metia me adwuma me kofa bibi batoa.
Yes, Ashanti Queen no wakofa aba.
Akwasa se anu me nka se me akwasa. Enti me hu de e kan.
Yes.
Me pamaso.
Intino mansun se ebetwe mansun na. Ye betwe mansun in the way that they would
Bronii di ni bibi ya adwuma na so na ye bibi ma. Na so mo forgery document e de court. Na so e nice ke na so de na butu attend because we say akwasa se wa certificate.
Mama me bro.
Omusi akwasa certificate fake.
Okay.
And so the fake babonten. And then the media for the publish show. And they are both Bronii smart or Bronii say and the Ghana media for a bon phone. Ye chere mo mundim. Omuso te Ghana ho. Omu betu ma father ko GRA. Ako rem so the pam internal revenue office and I say a GRA for document mo hwe ababonten ya mpasa lumba. Na juma obi ani date say the patro will go register the so. Odo Bronii na dano wa edin by media for na Jimmy. Omugu Ghana mo publish on Facebook. And all publish on page. Oba kwa ire power radio. Enshira FM no de ato. Jimmy and a chrome no. As ye Jimmy.
na mema wabotre.
Oh, what are
Na guy if I tell me why so mo do.
I say I'm family blessing. Obi the counter bi ababonten approve say. Adwuma we me na me dano me na me director. Number 2
Intino nkofo bebre no omo legal wise because they are always shouting. We don't want to do that anymore.
Yes,
we need to educate
them.
We need to start educating people. Bibi. Yes, to see papers say omo dia bay. Ye dia betu so enumere ya memu details. So say people begin to question. These are the things that we keep doing. So when we do things like that, people are like, oh, I suppose yes. So we are not just here to do emotions. We are here to also educate people.
Chris Vincent no. Yeah, man attention.
No,
career na no.
Yeah.
Because unim first no credible. Ona na big gossip the bend there, celebrity gossip the bend there no.
Yeah.
We are true for papa wuti UK ha. Unim emre wa ha. Wo sorry I was say we a lawyer. You don't unya lawyer because as a lawyer there you should know better. We are corrupt. And only member no mo yes baby you better na UK ana.
So
we dey nya abota ma me ka o de sabato nya abota me make point. Member baby ba almost support to say again we member no mo ba UK I say ne member no sebi ma pamu wo sa member na yes ankwasi. O Chris Vincent utuwe u be UK ha. Mi busa o say adwuma be pa no e de ankwasi asem no. Mudi nsefo sa adai. Ya soma mo. Mu se mu wale ma na se mu kwati wu na se mu di tunu mo ye se mu di tunu mo. O Kevin say ma me o me make me point me can so much me make me point. E be to abon say. Asemaba wokan. Na point me pan na me ma me ka ma asem. Ade na ma me ka ma asem. E be to abon say wu enya temi de na me di ma so me ka ma asem adan ya. Ebe to abon to say okay mama me come asem ebe did that make us much mama me come asem we e dey ba na mama
obi afro document ya ka for no asem and one side na kwagina mranim eso afro public
ya wa ha na bia so asnega be twa
ya kwa say am pasa ga
obi twa tro to say de be u be tro ne ma beble online say enye no kure. What me the side area ba bonten wouldn't say adai case listen adai
only court win ya ba what ya brochiri dey can simple
dia me can say case say tia e fia so snake be trotro na be fa ne ho e say we again na asefo ne nyina wo enye no kure o be trotro na ma say enye no kure ni one ba me be say musa akwese case listen say e de adea o de
and they empese be ko ho
o de
and fabric
let's not go there
mo ka kasa bo so say me mpesa adea mo ka say
me pa cho mo amotia broche UK mamutie
mo di me ma
document about bonten mo na che mo nim sa broche
ti ma mo di manu si bo na nya de na me kasa ma me kasa na ade
me nia ba so de do ba wale o bro
men
kasa why I have limp me kasa tin na spread the ade dia ba I don't know why listen go ya why
me adwa
Eso ya.
Sawa meba. Me na me
me
na
Metro Sadi Menya Wakula, Metro Sadi no you. Not Sadi Mame.
Tie me.
Metro Sadi Mame Wakula, me pesa adi. Ma de adi.
Eso wo wese no.
Oni mu nyina yakoma ne nye.
Me nya doa. Ni Bronii. Ma ho
Me ya do sa Vincent. Wa Jimmy at 2 months.
Aha. Ade wo ye na etayo nti aso be ma wo de dia okra kaseti ya. Me program ni nwie.
Mo ni na tia brochire. Ena se ma tabrin krata ne kokot. Eso ya fraud document. Then say na case. Now my lawyer fra no ya kwa hwemu Ghana. E simple. Ye to kwamu mi esua de. Ye nua ba ka se mo kan ye. Edu ba bi a wo so di ye bibi ji udin. Sa na brabonete o. What the document about in a tablet, and yet the not no question running. Number one,
yes, say Asabato, Crevice. Yes, what think about Troby be man online. This guy don't fire victim. I can't do what Yen Jimmy, your mouse attention, no Yen Jimmy, your mouse attention. Dear, only lawyer be out.
Oh, I broached. Edu babia no test will be swadi oye. No good anymore. Simple. We yan chiri coffee. What do you put German? Number all the fraud document on social media. Our dear go up on thing. Or this or the internet in a different. There's a fraud don't go for a simple. Now a broche system and share document and say authentic. A fake.
Okay, Vincent interview.
Me.
Buddha some any at them. Could go to the interview.
Sabato Manenkasa. It's on a heart. Just
Manenkasa. So Becca said,
it's royal. No, what he was just trying to say. No, what he was just trying to say, he said, Nkamaye wie de no.
Yeah, me can say the same Vincent no.
Yeah,
Vincent. You better trust on them fan.
The first snake on net. I don't need stop. Oh,
Chris Sabato.
I said, no, I will not be a tablet. And go cast will do what I did be, who are bread just a snake at a kind. I don't best to the
I think that it's why.
So you
can Mommy and Catty, a year so. The friends say, I got you there, so near young go dear. Yes, sister Queen, I can. Why?
Obituary comment be. Now, my person may build on it. Okay, say, let's let Sally talk about it on Saturday, which is a good point. Even on him, you bet me documents na commano. Ni a chain mistakes about documents in name. Nakache musemuko ye mushoa. Monsu market women no ATM into a monso mon fanko. No one bisa questions. Our monso platform say ni na yemu document ho. And we all need answers. You know, these are the way we will send education. Because we also have loved ones who also have bigger platforms. You know, when we get the answers to the questions, then we send them what we have, and then let them also ask the majority of multi radio ni TV ni no. Then we begin to build a bigger audience of people who will see us as different. It's not always about sentiments. It's not always about where team we are coming.
And I think
we will always be on the same path.
Yeah, I think that the Enya Bane Kano is fantastic. Obiti say Ula no war Nit FM no. Yan try to get him. Na yan man yan on
no, the reason one is almost tata no.
Oh, okay, but
mini ola kasai.
Na
the reason na mama cast in ola no say what say. Sabato swaden ya. Ola no was say because of despite sense be no. O de ma wola wonye ohima wo ye jede obeye sali beye ba wola no say no odwin adwuma
social media mo say you know asem wan kama ne kwa hiti obi o mekwa na asem kire
Ola ben ola
we say social media na mo ade na ye se de nua ban kan me prempren sometimes ya videos no ya hiti ade se ade mesro enkopo obi din se wonye na say nchemu ni na adwurum o ya ka wo de wo si about ya
Sabato ya mo oladin wa na make us wonye fa ma Salima beye ohima wo ye jebe gossip 24 so beye ye de ma die beye
so even Dazi TV
into am to abroche from mutie abroche from ya sabotumani e ya semia Sɛ mo pɛ sɛ maame no asɛm.
Let's
not do this.
Abrɛkyɛfoɔ, Madaroma, mo wɔ nkrata. Edu baabi a, yɛwɔ biribi a yɛgye edin. Yɛn nua aberante wɔyɛ adeɛ wɔde agye ne din. Ɔna de aba abɔnten ɔdɔ Bronii document number register ne sei. Ɛna yɛn nua baa yɛ aba abɛkyerɛkyerɛ m. Wakyerɛkyerɛ m kama. Obi a wobɛkɔ akɔyɛ document bi a wadwene bɛkɔ so sɛ yɛn nua baa ne kyerɛ biribi. Adeɛ na wɔkyerɛ no. So ɔgye tom sɛ wowɔ team legal wife na ate aburokyire na wɔ lawyers defend asɛm ma wo. Na so bɛfɛsi yɛn nua aberante na. Nipa kyɛw akwasɛ sɛ wɔn na mo betim ayɛ. Na mo bia no nhwɛ me. Asɛm ba nyɛ da bia na ka so sɛ da bututu. Ɛyɛ simple mathematics. Mo mfa yɛn nua aberante document na de ba abɔnten no. Ɛna nso ate aburokyire nti. Mo fa nkɔ court. Ɛwɔ aburokyire hɔ. Because aburokyire yɛnyɛ fraud document sɛ deɛ obi abɛka sɛ akɔsɛ sɛ wa certificate yɛ fraud. Woman who said, "Diana, Wayana, the person who say authentic because a abroche for our lesser abroche Ghana sem NOB sim at the fraudulent document. At the same time, you catch them, I mean, say the certificate of fraud, anti fraud and woman be pay. It's a person who nipani to UK. Omuchu mamu. Ometma contact Ghana. Lawyers betima contact Ghana. GRA, amoma she. Say yanokre, and yanokra. Yen nua branche no otiabrochire and we defraud social media with by false document by false allegation enti musu metimi ayade we simple abrochire me ba cho bia wo lawyer to do baby am from boys
Sabato I mean I feel no that we can go that tangent because nipa wo busua nyema bi wa wo ya you touch destinies. You don't touch one person. Make out say the issue we are handling is a Ghana issue. The best we can do with our investigation is to make the best we can do with our investigation is to make sure that the people of Ghana don't trust your credibility anymore. And that is the target. As far as where you stay, where you work, we don't want to go there. Ochina semiti, nipa no oyere or kunu or ma.
No.
Queensy, Asama woke and many wokasa is a UK, and now the Ghana marriage certificate call echo UK embassy. Yes, you connect you shame.
Of course.
Because of the same way by in intimate.
So this is the thing that we should do.
Mene wonya de because nipa no onim sa e na obi like obi agro
enti as mutia bekyire
obi like odi di agro because UK and now the reason show and the UK I say o the Ghana e quiet e nya adwuma biem ye refuse so enkofo beblebe ye wa ha say e we see confo beblebe wa say e no de enka ne sa ono wa anwene ma me ne ho a ye ndworo no so ho
Queen. Another thing too we should do is life. You people should try and have outline of what you want to discuss. More discussing educative, more educative. Now maybe more the last 30 or 20 minutes, emotions and sentiments. Because like I'm saying this because most people feel like but social media and not TikTok we don't talk about like the essential issues. We are so focused on waiting we were coming. Then reporters say yes, before we realize not the main focus, which is Akosha say what Asemaba here. We are not getting it. We are not getting the answers that we need. An example was like the way there was a breaking news. I know eventually we stopped because we felt like it wasn't helping us. And that is way forward, the way by here. And I'm a kind we can have sections for education, like maybe Monday, Tuesdays, or now Monday, Wednesdays, Friday, education, Tuesdays, Thursdays, emotions. Obiambeka they want to boss asem. Then people will begin to realize that no, there is more to this group than we thought they were initially. Whoa. And no, sir, we will build a bigger audience. More people will bring us more information because they realize that we are dissecting. What people don't know is the people who will contact you to fight for them, you have no idea. While you are doing all these things, you are also building a credibility for yourselves for the near future.
For a visitor, even on your dining table at home.
That is what me in my small, me buy and say, we should be doing.
Right. Mami fa we so ntwam na even nam wase. Ayi won say baby a case na dro no. Yeah. Right. So at the me person me can say you go so we are fighting for a good cause to make sure say justice will be served no. Yeah, what the lawyers betimi aye. And na the media no so betimi aye. I mean traditional media downplay most situations, but anytime be a social media no ebe overpower no. You think say now almost as so act. The mu ye ebi a me underrate say ebi a obi probably brain record. Any probably record them. And say you keep on pursue say we are targeting the institution. Any document whether from the court or from anybody. Some way telling more it will be our big platform so say can say work and can about say be a strategy to about but because of education I me who baby no you'll be best one also mount to different strategy with me but as I say I one month say I deal with document when I be sabato sorry or hit register general IRS say we want to know.
Yes.
Now musumoba we can now it will create the attention there. And they come in. Until I think for now, no case we no technicality no we use to yes, I mean obi our interest we break it down, you break it one more down. Or the document bab until we challenge it. Lawyer have a case we also do a follow up and then we challenge it. Then because a bit is Kumasi case once I want the speed been at the Kwabake today and Kajajan and Kanyadi over fan wedding. Because Sabreno or the speed in the day and the and we both mukoye. But we check it the circumstance, the date, or nipa baby a no time no. I mean, almost fun easy, but I think that this time, obi opportunity with any institution document and I say anything, I concern public concern and see a journalist. We need to find more and now we can do critical analysis about it and then we fight and make sure say because the more we are saving the system. Says or maybe a change baba in
the Abama side now can I Jumani say we push it with the right way, which is the law. So acquire the Adibaye and I make you obi the Akra Germany and the Irish one and the credit so we from the
what didn't go number where
advocacy is
lawyer could see I push it to the court. I'm Irish one. So
all those things under the cat,
yes, the important thing is the advocacy to get the masses to follow you.
And then
hospital now, you can't see that number who MRI no. We need to take them on and ask them questions.
Quincy, uni bibi. Anytime bianco forward the idea be baba and say ye fake bia. Un my dear moye. Almost strategy ne say omo de bibi be shim na ye yadwena akọ
yeah
na omo nya kwaye wo ma de no what say what say de ehun ne say omo de bibi ba emien follow sa de ne beble ma study ehun say anytime bia no we ne ba ye no na team legal wife beble no bi de we bibi aba we kra kire say oprega kra say na akwa no wo mo side. Say no.
So our focus is not going to be on them. Our focus is going to be on the institution that was loose enough for them to use them as a bait.
And no say no bibi bebo mu a. Yenye very careful say ade we omo de ba no. Omo de bibi beba. Ayesa omo no ma mentre wade. Omo timi ye quiet. Na omo de ye niema wo underground. Na ye so bibi kakra bia na ye di eche na ye kontokwa. This time around no.
Yes, we will just scrutinize them. And like I said, hospital, no, if we begin to push the hospital to bring us answers, we will get them. Yeah? Company be a new one, the reputation is not important to them. If we are pushing the agenda that we need answers, they are not giving us answers, and they begin to lose clients, they'll come and issue a public statement that this is what happened at the hospital that day. And that is exactly the truth we will push them to bring out. What happened at the hospital that day? Why was there a coroner's like report? Why? What happened? Why are you silent? Why is the administrator? Because even Michael Jackson, brand Dr. Bray. So these are the questions and the things we need to push for people to, when we push them to the wall and they realize that our reputation is at stake, they'll speak up and tell us the truth. Not in a bad way. We are not insulting them. We are only telling them that We need the truth. And the truth must be done, so justice must be served. And we can do that just by scrutinizing them from head to toe. And nobody wants their company to be at risk of collapsing. So once we do all those things, people begin to speak up. Lawyer Fati, number 2. Why are you contacting Akoto Sewe's daughter? That is what we call conflict of interest. That is, case, you don't contact the person until the case is out of court. Until we can equally push to the court and say that they have a word for it. BB of the court, being in contention of the court also. So, Lawyer Fati, why are you contacting that child of your opponent? You shouldn't do that. So these are the things that we need to push for people to know that we actually know what we are doing. You know, we actually know what we're doing. Then that way people begin to follow us and not tag us as just noise makers or people who just come rant and leave. You know, we have to leave a hallmark. We have to let people sit down and start questioning. They say in their life, hey, I'm sure a lot of people will go back and start looking at the document. And also looking at, because we have what we call attention to details. It's very important. BBC attention to details, the little things that people don't see. It is what you have to look out for. So that is what we have to start doing. And we look out for these petty things and conformity and that's so. And once we find these things, we bring it on live, we show it to the whole world to know that this is what they are doing, and then we are not seeing it. And then the days that we want to come and bring out our emotions, we do it. Nobody can hold us, you know. Until me kakra me so me de baba and Marcel was on Facebook or in your Facebook initially na me kakra scam into na me person me bo me dia man and I me see me ba life no my bet your comment now our family, and I really appreciate you. You see, media na me
the way forward.
Before I say to bring me here today.
Queasy, before I say Obekon, what's the way forward? Because Minyanti said this is not the first life or cancer same way.
Yeah,
so what's the way forward? They say no.
I was saying you pushing ma
yes.
Na me person Nanki ama Quincy and Sally aye program. No a church said no church mu ha say no.
Oh, your number.
Sally number no him away.
And friend
na Quincy who here fa. Na ko no mu.
Sisi ade
me baby o ha say.
No ntime nkasa ni ono mo kasa be un be.
Our carry unko.
Intinki ewia.
And adwa Yesu banso ya ade pa Yesu ba.
Yeah. These are the things that we should do. Into the
book you have friend am na dey to some na explain onye number na be
who Christo so betimi ama Yesu banso ya.
And I say me drop na me na kasa na
ekwana banso I think it's legal wife.
And the reason show so to me church nsemu ma ye the reason
Biscout and so you're very good.
Gabio, yeah, can I say no be obey you, but for now, no. Dear, ye, almost propaganda, you more come, dear, be gone, no. The way forward, no say, ye far a beer, will be to say, no, it's a reason show, or bet you in Semo, or near your brother, nay, a Quincy mo, a church in Semo. Ye here will be out. What FM station, or way forward, our Ghana, oh, yeah, bet media call Ghana, and why no. One more I from myself.
The patch of my main way
media, no traditional media.
There's one lady, Contenchi, or ya dear papa, or Cassaye, or
Contenchi, they said they be about her on their see a honey, but yes, and yet we need to be a Facebook and our blog, and as I say, sending the reason cry out, there was sending
I wouldn't say, summer year came. A day work. I was see a boss.
We saw me back. Ye will be to say, Councillor Lutrot can also know Ghana. The reason say we need Ghana, but will be a war Ghana will bet me a call or more a traditional one or no. No, they are quite almost say they should explain, sir, ade we ya opregan crofo we dia befto na say obi ka say 24 gospel 24 onso omo Ghana nto mo mpe ti ni sai ni pe bi say no se enti bibia so omo de ko mo ankasa ono mo akocheche na omo ba way forward de ama say say na tie say the be beti ni ma bia say enti no the way forward no ye hu ni emu ye ni nwuso ye de be ko office ye de be ko ba bia wase ye de ko bia no mo acheche sa na be no what am I say? Me ba to money me ya adwene.
Yeah, a good idea. A good idea, pa.
Won fan ko wo ma wo mo awale yate nye wo ma wo mo mabasa
we bet me drop number on na am a back door.
Okay.
I advise I dey marry. E be the thing.
Father's about your wadada. Lady ba for prayer or the number.
There are 2 pages.
Okay.
Simple.
Crazy farmer scientifically why?
You bet my editing. Na editing there are 2 pages. No be editing.
The amount of ba no.
Why would you know? You bet me I edit a training video.
Me what's up
the reason of Benya time.
The reason Benya time na fie.
Na my and you may have the bathroom. I have a
Okay.
Queen Ashanti, Mr. Suggestion, they say, Ada na ye man in your interviews. Big platforms,
interview and no more, sir. I know the I was about to name pleading.
I said, no bet. I said, your man is paid.
Queensy, it could be telephone conversation. And I make us say it could be telephone conversation when you move. Send an obey.
Said you know, Jinasuya.
Once you want to be for any move, Sabato. The person voice, telephone conversation. Now, interview, people send a question, and no year no come. Or the audio, baby, and no question. Be what
media soon. Asemu dia de makabia na mopo.
Na de nyansa na won
no. Social media bi ba de ten. Yetimi yatum. We na won fere ni mra no be chechiriem. Wakasa e be fa.
Aya eso ya. De tie ni Sabato say one voice recording. Na ka wonya imfa nwum sa no person no acheche mu. E voice recording na nko de egum. Aja say eso ya.
Menka we set me pacho GRA for no say bia ye can news na nka ya freti radio stations bi na oma interview wo about the your friend say paper no document na o de beto ho no na said na brand si kan say reason si kan say ade no no kra na say enya no krenti o verify wo no ma which is GRA for no verify wo with TV news and news I can radio station will have say and no magana for ni tie
more Sara American.
Netie. Etie bia.
The woman tobacco social media that no. Wo ma akra na be kan wase. Wo oti awo kasa wai. Unko ties kasa wo total. No bi ko kasa se. Ba e wo media no so mo tam. Omo ye ho analysis.
Na maka no ene say bibi say ni sister na cheche mu no ya won so mu twa ntro na there's something wrong with omo niema nom dey about no I was here near to one na mo second salute tota what dey akwaji
na media for ma titimi ga wa for asem no maka aya so ne ya ka
ada bi me na make say ye de be ma tie ya de be ma wo mo akotiatie mu atre ye se ni say
radio ni ya totam
adwa green bibi nso je Sabato kan so
mame fa me suggestion
je Sabato so kan no ye betimi atu agum wo WhatsApp so the audio ne ba ye betimi atu agum wo WhatsApp je Sabato nso kan me hu say you right say audio ne ba ye betimi asend am aye nkofo na ye tu gum wo e friend say WhatsApp ni pe bebe ensa beka so what ya say
mame nka asem nchi
news for no kra be peke Sabato kan
o platform way any team other team legal wife platform so big say what yes so be di machinya wo ye wa de say wo ye ma welcome hweni pet me buji twi kra ma ho o platform ye big you don't need those things you bet ma you
sometimes Sometime my life baby ne bu ani per 60k 100k and a behwe ye nti no ebi omo FYP ne ho ahwan no nka ho nti no I think say social media no
colorful.
wide that will be tie so say the hu no no ye betimi aye ne sese abeka ye nyina beja agum ye pay interview ani ya request say ni passments wo beba me interview ni nyina beko ye to agum ba bia social media is social media so radio so and on be fa discuss here on be fa discuss because legal wife yet ha say ni akasa ma radio for UTV for ekofa edit national. Enti no baby e was say kobia no yetimi ye can salute de bi radio so obetimi have their koma wo mo no mo afa ho afo no omo panel for no mo susu no mo aidai I discuss about it ye wo can salute to ye was Sally ye wo ye sister ya adwo rasta ye wo no so ho ye wo go for baby they love team legal wife enti no mesra mo baby e betu ogum why
I do got to 24
Sally say only lady the be program.
I go fire
video call.
I screen recording square for that. Yes.
I one thing about screen recording. They say me a screen recorder. So obi ko hunu no chie sika ma say won video film obey obey free. What I say screen recording what TikTok what say. No plan na make no screen recording for you twa mo kada bia. No a year film sabato de no kana you right. Yet say odua yes anema WhatsApp obi abe de benya bi. The screen recording na aka no ko twa 10 million.
Obey yes anema WhatsApp o. We yan say video.
To agum so sie ba ya busuafo. Ye be ye nyina. That before bi anka bibia bi ma yam ne nto aso because it's too much. Assembly nyina na maka no. Se do one ma.
Na mo ase wo hu. Queen Mami na mo ase na
I don't know about say try ade ma bo wa na ho.
Mami na mo ase na me fam nsia na de mo kan enema bi wo ha ye ne backdoors na me so me try say ye verification for ye be hwese betime nya iris for mo tax for na ma ye nema boy ye be the backdoor ye nya information ye accurate ye be link mo up why ye be use ye be use platform ye so ye betime bi advance enema ni bi ha ye ye the backdoor why especially the authenticity of the document no me hu ha me me fast wa me track nti
mami no better say the lady na to so na fi ye hu
the question bi en ho dia mami na mo nyina mo ase na me mo information na mo nto aso
there is the busa question sana wako the pakro ya wode ade yi ba bontin wo se wo ye lawyer won na SEO me minim so ye lawyer me patch me se me hu se e die sunso anso na sa nipa we obetimi ade.
Okay, first of all so we lawyer ampa Ghana Legal Council and I say the bench you be who say we part of Ghana Bar Association. Say I'm pass we lawyer e Ghana. You betimi ahwehwe no e Ghana Bar Association. And what you know so afi say 45 document a public document no and so a crime. Nti ano so no just ya track akọ say make say name we be the back door.
What's a lawyer we UK on SEO. Na me
so we lawyer UK we lawyer UK and ni nyina ye see ye January we wiase. Ni global village ni wono. Ya kokko na ye say ye I'm seeing maybe we say ye the back door. Say o de ko hwem na ade no de ba na enye no kra. Now we also can take him home. Baby will be at the enfahum. Cause or your Ghanani was still baby will be your Ghanani. Tiano so and now it's ya on one casa sombrad. Ethics of being a lawyer and so it's say you can't push a false news. False narrative. Madam was about to question
Mami Musa Asemaba the reason. Asema mebusa ne say ya mami ekoya appeal ne da so in process no. Eba so appeal ekoso a obitimi ko che japade ma ne yeyi.
Okay. So say you free still persecution because of say letter of administration no enya maya na obi abewura mu no obi antimi nche japade bia se sia e gina hai
ane na opregan crofon say japade wo mo acha wi
I mean ni nyina ye you see they test the market and every for to see the public outcry so they want to test the system auntie wo de
and na me musan abi obi mo amo ma dwumuso no mo beji edintimi no
social media talk ajapade o mo no na che
o mo ye bogos
me ba to nya abotre me be se
abeka na e woka o poku abeka na e woka why
me ba mo mi tu won ne brother na nkasa why me ba na me say da bisa mi bisa ama wono no emo mo tugum no propaganda no mo yen for people to understand say wo mu twa ntoro ti no no be chiechie ma che obi am obi a clear why me say mo
right so first of all question na bisa no because of the contention that our course CII obi the surviving widow na the letter of administration what Jeffrey court obi antimi nchelu by estate no one have the that rights obe temper lumba estate no obi no also right no obi me no kasa obi any ho so with my obey lumba estate who be bia without the consent of interested party which is the surviving widows see ya kasa
reason me person busu asem say mami wonu a sebe ode na ade wo bakra wonya ba bi nte ade ne ebetima ya ye betu sankrofo no afiri efie ho apart from Woprega me time kra say they still living in that houses
mami ai na kuani na koso ya the tie ne say one say in the beginning no the approach and can say mami akoso say one na busuafo ne ye no omu ye too adamant omu ye slow and na akoya say watena se man kasa nyini e be wo nti afa na wo betwitwa nkasa no by in the beginning no and na nka ye de amamre ne ye kasa be ma wu aye ma obi oba bi antena ne fie ho ye to ne fie but ankosi ba ankoba no sa say be bia lady ni wo sisi ya no there's no way say mami akosia se wo be ko say wo de mra ekutu na na say wo de ahoden ko I mean say ka bia ye area bia nka you can use physical force to move out
talking about where that lady is living where the brother the mother and other houses in the family netimuno they are not entitled to live there. That's what I'm asking you for.
Okay. So, I mean, based on evidence, maybe once so what's evidence now? I mean, we can take it to my main also. But because they say my mini situation is here, why system not taking over? What they say they know onisa energy no. Se biso anka ne family eta ne chana say one so build this certain court to be say we are going there to move those people by force so that the mra will come in. So because say obi ti waja pade mu na wo kotu no I mean you bet me akotu police form and say obi occupy my property me kotu no that person wo kwa I mean it becomes a banter na ya ready obi defeat obi end of the day
na ki abeto to say yes akwa na abeto to die
na say person ode brand dia just say
follow mami wow the reason say mami asimo bi say the woman at the same court na so do Bronii yere na the same court so mami yere obi tim ka je se mami ni nya babi na odo Bronii na akopa bia it doesn't make sense mami na pe ene be so be ko muntie no kre ya se me yere ya wale mi chao mene be ma ne bobra na wo yere ketua be nya babi ata ene onua enya babi ata na me pa ga na me simpe babi ata lawyer be no ya aboa se otawati me nya babi na so the mami no choice mami no pese obe pusinti mi nuanom social media no every time and I can't send me as an answer as I go for we say you know maybe madawroma menim do okase bia mami e man kan ye so sometimes no bibi one ma say the raise kind mami no right and obetima ye you and I cannot do it because you and I cannot do it eba so because a bad dan ya a bad dan ya timi akotu mu no the raising any to me because say we bushia for
any question na obisa say is there any right
right
bet me
and I watch him Richard you watch him no say no correct
right no me tell you say and no maybe why you and I cannot talk on social media mami no the power eso say me no mienu say the power nya adwuma there's nothing we can do eti mami no kura kan bi na ama ne case aye case a obi tu aso kam na kekan kwasem say mami ne ye wo akoma nya say me amtie mami ne ba ya mimi sabata the nonsense that happen can happen. Okay. Send my man in the papa
police station.
Now, what you papa temper whoop? About church, Mamincho.
Mamincho.
No, mamma, about Chomeba, Meba. Oh, me, one me, mammy, a crab a chimpra. Na me mammy, wally jaw. Na court to see a nay. Na me mammy, me papa, and a brebobra. Na me mammy, never been there. Me a bakura mention. But I am a man in the bush and a ma. They allow those things to happen. So no matter why, so similar. We are just here to support the woman.
Sabato, mama meni musana coming from musina montuas na. What's the question coming minkrana?
Because mammy don't go to hatch. And you may be a cosubiano. So person to no boas in a court to deal with that. But
so the woman is going with the justice. Let the justice work. You ain't being away. Said the enemy.
The question in
that one question I said, Minyamo, social media question do I'm maybe counsel.
Sabato, take it easy, man. Take it easy, man.
And you must the question there.
Say Queen, the American say sabi mo na mutimi nya maame ne no ekasa niema bi wo honoma say wo kɔ ayi ha wo mo rent control for na obetimi adi ho dwuma nti no wo se wo hwɛ na wodi ho dwuma na wo mo tete ada no because court kura wo support by now inka court de ade akɔbɔ wo honom atwero say obi a wotimu no because
yes ade ni nyina is under process. It's under process onti me pacho. Mome enko other steps. Ni nyina o maye.
okay.
All
right.
Yes.
Mo people salamo kan. No be so information.
Oh my
no be so information.
Find out that.
Okay, tell you, mama na munyama say Asante, another question you want to come in.
Mama munyama say mercy for me nyama papa bi.
What to me see from because one woman the reason I can ask my view.
Reason there was so bad mo.
I say could be Hananka.
Nim tenten bi. Na nim bi odija okodi. Nim tenten asay. Ya ni enwan no. Me ba cho obi be busa question me for obi mra no musa the reason. Pokia Bragwasi so we be simu mu ba kon na afi me dey afefe fanko. Me last question na me musa question.
Right.
Me last question me musa question bi o the reason.
Pacho caveat ye dey me pacho. Caveat yes. Omo file caveat.
Yeah, it's another process of challenging court proceedings and as application or court. Caveat a legal term. I say Obiaye de asama koko now also wa for simple term also call for counter application. Nti say lawyer kusia file letter of application to be so the caveat about say me interested party abem and I'm use to start term the man.
Okay. Me patch my last question me busa woni. They say na
I mean we nti eno no wo hia de documents na de kwa counter the other you know.
Good question. So, based on the matter and contention in work court, idea 17 in the parliament. For example, a bit is you saw the letter of administration lawyer send any client in a call high court or so almost other side Nikki Viat buy now. They are coming in to prove court on the court. They say or catch a court say means me interested become a client. Yes, honestly, a surviving wife. So they are going there to prove why they must be part of the letter of administration. So overcall with marriage certificate. So one in the money, but now the court record requirement and they say as a woman more than 18 years. Indeed, or Saturday in our court very requesting in our home. Indeed,
I
what unqualified. Never be 18 years. Never be 18 years.
I know more to go. Yeah, I don't know, man. I say this is one for won't reply.
That's right. And see, I mean,
maybe start the question. Last question.
Who say me buy our churches or can say me, Mr. William Madam? And you say me, I said the social media. Madam Roman. Said the
social media that's about to. The reason my Musa last question.
Last question.
Say na a fairness no de say priestly ni nua no mote efie ba akumi na nebusua 40 fie ba akumi esi a yemfa ne say court asem na wo kan ye na ye de ye adwuma example because court say ono so ye mpena ware na say ma me nebusua ni bia ni wa say fie ba akunu wotim me be say me busa question say na ye ma me ne kasa ebie ne ya se ne na amanfo kasa enko betimi akotu omo ne ade
or pregan you are not Timus question I mean so because you for or you're right to say on any market and if you ba kuma de feeling dia. All in the name of sending you about the number. Me pa
The only right. Only
Nya
right.
but say me
Mammy
case
comments.
yourself so adan ya. Mama mu say me kwa adan na wo say me sa.
As you said,
Adan dia
you
dia.
are
Adan
no
pe
way
nsam
about
kura ni. Adan.
who be sacrificing on the
Me
yard?
sa ko say me ka say be nsam
Sabato
awu ni
ade.
yen sa.
I don't know how is royal, sir.
Adan na dia woni
What's
pretty
when
say
you
wo
are
dwan
no
adan.
tata?
Why
It's
woni
royal
pretty say wo
Pino.
dwan adan.
Sabato ni kunu.
Wan ni wan kum na ma wari o me nya mi kunu no.
Oh boy, the number
Me
social
try
media
the reason. It's in person the busa question say as they say now even FM station one mo kra no ni akwa ne say I say omu praise one side. Just on kwa na ye wo yele ne sa ne ma na omo ye no. Enne ma me ne ka say me so me ye wo yele. Enti mu amoye adwuma wo nyina mu free one mo a me patcho ma ye ma me wo right sir.
See, yeah, who be sacrificing? And your question to a young.
Master si form kra ne ko adai na ha adwen sa. Oso ko bye ko ne koda.
Again, for me, many dance here say I me testify say odobro ni abusuafo occupy surviving widow and the property. Based on the make me now the work and so say una wa dance here say ni nua bi e wo hosa anyesa. Still it's
director of FM
still it's still in the hands of the wife, the surviving wives, and say once court to clear so where you know obianti or no obianti me want obianti issue directive without any consent. Nti still ni nyina so da so gina yema ame na so I know see another situation because of say how a situation ko ye no I say oni on shede ni grounds for country nim apart from say obedi court to mra no so but whether court or no court or still say ni property bibia no so ra no pa with me di nani hwe we ye me kunu dia we de me kunu de ja me kunu de ja ye was all right say we but still no so ni nyina ma me no we de me kunu de ja me kunu de ja ye
me what question
me da say
me patcho me what question me question is say ye ma me ba ye no woko na saasi bia na ewo Prempeh College achiri ho lawyer Fati one Roman father etimi enya
atama me
ka kire ne say omo ma ne nkonkohwe oni right say wo so okọ honom e ma omo pam ma me ni free honom ne right ben na Roman father wo e wo dadelumba na japade so enna se lawyer Fati wo tumi se wotimi pam ye ma me free sa asase ne so a me pam chowo lawyer Kusi one so wotumi se wotimi pam oplega free
Prempeh College sokobai
ono so all right so ono so timi pam Bronii free na yi so ana lumba japade so ana ni nua no mkra o japade so.
First of all Asemaba can say see ya e ma me ne ma kwan lawyer be any right say otimi pam will be free be japade. Secondly, friend adamfo relative will be any betimi pam lumba yere every the property be unless okudipa no kuta court of competent jurisdiction with a warrant. Nti sa nipa na mo kan so I mean we lawyers or whatever the person is woni sa any right. Nti e ma be say omo taking nipa no for granted say any weakness and omo taking for granted but me say me near fear say wa ko be hwedun so kura gu so nti maame no menim said the wo kan timi si pa say a lawyer.
Oh, what would you crack on you?
I mean, and which right and which law? And my lawyer quite so no team will be. I mean,
the reason me I will catch let's say it was so kind of
and that's it.
Thank you.
Freedom is not free until you fight for freedom. There's
because
nothing called free.
I said slow near 2 months.
And Obia Kran, I was say Yakikawan when I seen to your yet the PBA to me the Yosana Ghana. And the who can say, see, dear media, I can testify, but the who can say a lawyer can order or be a surviving wife say, you can't go here. Never. It will never happen in any jurisdiction. Until say, lawyer chrono, while court say, one no, ewo to me chanty, court to ban a man, sir, warrant to say, one no, family pamon free. No. You rather no come chase them away. Say, you don't need them here because it belongs to you. You know, bet my chase them out because they are not working for you. They are not working for you. Inti, ni nyina betime sia still enipa no a interested party na ma ni nyina sia
enya mitie dia wo kan ya enya ma kra authority say Roman father wo ba na dapade ho a wotimi pam no because as
Straight away.
high ni dodo.
Why am I? So when you be who is Roman father and why am I?
Maame nka se mi mfa nkyerɛ mo ase me na nka nwa na nka me pɛ me de betu dwa but say de mosia ye de maame mfa ma mo ne abusuafo could you believe say enne monka say yes ene na yes yo yes asem ne nyina ne say Ebenezer the enti wanya interest e wo maame akosua sewa na opregas mo wodi etire kwaba nyina for information if you want one kasa mutotro mutwo wo mo ade nyina efifie ho sisi camera da ho abetia ye na so eye nra Roman abusu Ebenezer enra ene efi ba yi kwanyina ye da number ye nyina kopem se enra ya could you believe say papa that lumba kasa wono ankasa eka wa toy omo akwa ade akwa kogu ba bi o eno na Ebenezer yuso yes if eka bi se Pablo said your friend say Pablo Prado be anyentro nipa ne mo ni di so omo be kwa akodi ni dwuma wono ankasa that lumba ne dan no in the cast no eno na esi omo yuso including abusu apanyini eno na Ebenezer a driver eno na Ebenezer also is very true me ntwantoro me money pakro din wano na eno Ebenezer yuso womo fomo niema ansa na ma me akusua se wamra no na nachi ayebasa because se woman interest need womo benya wo hwan komo atiada
eti sansem we nyina ye nsem a trende e wo media no so ene kokotie bi no eno first time a message so be follow ye uwi anu a share videos ama for France atimi anya bi ahwe uwi abo homoden na subscribe efa ema yen ni nyina eye Bronii versus Mami Akusu Asewa ensensem. Do you think say ensema Ashanti Queen ene ne camp edi hu nkomo yi ebetimi am Bronii ho a kire ne de kire wa adwen efa mame makra